Well, let's take a detailed look at the use of extended data in GCAD Plus drawings. I have the extended data switch on in the status line. If I pick this fire pit, can you see just on the right, tells me that it's furniture, its size, cost, and so on. So non-graphic information is being stored in the drawing. We can easily add more information. This one is a Westringia, so coastal rosemary. So let's go GCAD Plus and extended data, store data, and we'll pick this one. And we're asked down here on the status line, is it paving, decking, irrigation, etc. Well, it's species information we want to store. So the botanical name, Westringia fruticosa, close. And notice that GCAD Plus automatically populates some of the information. It knows the layer it's on, which is layer 0. Its height, wants a height, so we'll say 1.5. We'd quite like to add not a GPS or Google KLM, although we could add the Google KLM, but this is a site under construction, but we can put a link to a URL showing that image, and we'll look at that in a little while. And we might say here, clip regularly to maintain that ball-like shape. Now, when we pick it, there's the information we just typed in. You do have a tool to propagate that to other copies. Notice if I pick this, there is no extended data with it. I think you need to be a little bit careful about propagating it because it can get a little clumsy. Let's illustrate GCAD Plus and propagate data. So we're going to pick this one and we've selected the entity. We now want to hit enter and that should propagate it now. So all instances of that symbol will show. I think it's possibly a little overkill, but nonetheless it works. Here's an example of storing information about grass, its size and manufacturer and so on. Note that we're storing information here with a block. We are storing information here with a hatch pattern. You could have stored information with a closed polyline, but I think you do need to think a little carefully about which you use. I think just on the hatch pattern gives us information whenever we get near or select that. I think picking a closed polyline, especially if we take line weight off, it's a very fine line and quite difficult to pick it. So there are some useful tools in this extended data here. You can store it, which we've seen. Highlight entities with data. That'll show us all the entities in the design that have extended data associated with them, and there are quite a lot. You can extract that stored data and put that into a comma-separated file, which can go into Excel. So it's an easy matter to just click and that information will overwrite one that's already there. And there it is, it's gone on the desktop. So if I go to my desktop, there it is. Double click it, we'll just look at it as a simple text file. And there's all the information in that drawing that was in the form of extended data. So I hope you can see that in GCAD Plus it's quite a useful tool. as a designer, you might want to suggest to your client, you might want to give the drawing to the client, and you might want to suggest they download the trial version or test version of GCAD Plus. That's free, and they can check this information out for themselves. So I hope that helps in exposing you to extended data in GCAD Plus drawings. I did omit saying that if we go to GCAD Plus, extended data, and edit this Westringia, we stored a URL, so we can just click to the URL, and that takes us straight to the image on the net. And this is the coastal rosemary here. Not a particularly good image, but it's one that we took, so we can happily use it in this demonstration.